What's up, guys? Just wanted to walk you through this refinish I'm completing this week. This is a really beautiful walnut, and it has some maple construction to it as well. It's a buffet. Um, it was in really rough shape. I think somebody had tried to refinish it before, and they hadn't done a great job. I mean, I commend them for trying to save it and not paint it. But what we ended up having to do is replace these side panels. These were originally walnut, but they had bubbled up really bad down here at the bottoms, and they had just filled it in with wood putty, and I'm guessing they did that because it had chipped off and stuff like that. But it wasn't flat at all. So talked to the client, and she agreed. I had this on hand. This is actually olive ash burl, which is a pretty expensive veneer, but we did that on both sides and got that nice and flat. We did a grain fill on the top. I'm assuming that originally it was grain filled. That's something that you have to do with walnut to get it nice and flat. And not see the kind of reflection from those where the finish goes down into the grain. But we filled all that in, and so it's got a nice even sheen all the way across the piece. Had a lot of damage on these doors. We had to replace some veneer. I had a little bit of walnut on hand that I was able to fix that with. Some of the damage we left because it would be to fix it. We would have ended up having to replace basically the whole door. So we didn't want to do that because then we'd have to do it on both. We had lots of dings and dents in the drawers that we had to steam out to get it completely finished. But it really came out beautiful. We wanted to lighten it up some. This was originally probably 50% darker than what it is now. One thing I wanted to show you guys that we also replaced, this silverware tray was in really rough shape. This is the old one. Not pretty. So client told us their color scheme was blue, navy blue, but we really wanted a soft material for the silverware to go on. This is the darkest blue we could get. Say it's more like a royal blue, but we completely replaced that bottom and put on some new fabric so they can still use it for silverware if they'd like. And we even saved that old logo from where the furniture was made and just put it back where it was. That's permanently in place now. But I was really happy with that little detail. It's so much cleaner now. Inside of the drawers, cabinets, everything's nice and clean and ready to use.